This is going to be a quick one, guys. I just want to talk to you about this knife, the Oknife Fortitude. Starting from the Kidak Sheet, right off the bat, the Kidak Sheet is really cool, very snug. It's got the tech lock system, very good and easy to engage. Plus with the clip point blade, it makes it really easy to basically push in and out, to glide in and out. Also, because you have the tech lock, you're able to kind of just press the button, open it up, take it on and off your belt without having to go struggle to take your belt off, slide it through. Tech lock it's a little bulky, but just really honestly with the push of a button, it just opens right up. You could change it basically if you want a scout carry or whatever, scout carry or the up and down carry, however you want to basically do it, right or left. It's very versatile, but it's just awesome that basically you're able to kind of just slip this right onto your belt. Very, very locky, grippy Kidak Sheet. I like how the Kidak Sheet that this comes with. It's really pretty awesome. So that's, I think, the first thing we got to talk about is the comfort of carrying this thing as a scout carry, that you can kind of really just, a little sweaty because it's hot out here, just kind of slip it in, you lock that in, and basically you're ready to go, engage, put away, you're good to go. You don't need it anymore. You want to take it off your belt, take it off, lock it in, and that's it. The reason I am bringing you this Oknife Fortitude is for the simple reason that the Fortitude 2 is out. So this Fortitude is obviously old news right now. The Fortitude, comes in a D2 steel. The Fortitude 2 is pretty much the same knife for the most part. It's a little bit sexier on the blade. The handle is not G10, it's micarta. It's got an upgrade in steel. It's got the S35VN steel, which we all love, our S35VNs. And this has got the D2 steel. But honestly, at 89 bucks, which is the price of this knife now because it actually went down in price because you have the new version out, I think it is still an incredible buy. It's on sale at Amazon right now for about 89 bucks, as long as it's going to be on sale. I don't know how long it's going to be on sale for, but I think it's honestly a knife you should definitely look at, especially because the Fortitude 2 is out, and this is still no slouch. This is still a great, great, great knife, and I'm going to try to just show that to you and prove it to you that I think this is also, this is right now with the new version out, this is a knife you should look at. All right, so this Oknife is right off the bat, it's a D2 steel. Now D2 is great. You know, a lot of people knock the D2, but if D2 is done well, D2 can be a good combination of a great edge, hardness, toughness, and the fact that it's also flat grind means that you can, you know, do your occasional batoning with this thing. You can be a little rougher with the edge because since it is a flat grind, it is a D2 steel. Is it the best edge retention in the world? No, because honestly, I got this from Donnie B. All Day. I gifted this to me, and I shout out to Donnie. And thank you, Donnie B. All Day, for this wonderful gift. Thank you, Brother D. I did have to do a sharpening job on it. I ran it through some diamond stones for about 20 minutes, and this thing is pretty much razor sharp. It took D2 always takes a really, really good edge for me, and I have a feeling it's going to last for a little while. I know he ran this through the mill, and he did a lot of testing with it, used it a lot before he gave it to me, so I knew that I knew right off the bat I did have to sharpen it before I started using it. It's got a ceramic, like it's called a Cerakote coating, which is a ceramic layer to enhance the durability, wear, abrasion resistance. It's also chemical resistance, corrosion resistance. I mean, this is just the perfect outdoor knife, the perfect knife that you want to take camping with you. It's going to be good on the elements with the weather. The G10 is also weather resistant, very grippy in the hand, even if your hands are wet. The jimping is wonderful. Okay, that's the finger choil here in combination with this gentle jimping that basically continues from the handle, the G10, all the way to the blade a bit. Your hand really just locks into place very, very comfortably on this knife. Given that you have a textured grip, nice finger choil, and the finger jimping here, this feels very, very at home and comfortable in the hand. It's about a 4.5-inch handle, which is good for most hands. You have a little bit of purchase here if you have larger hands, and you can choke up on this thing really well. It's got a nice thickness on the spine. It's got a nice wedge here that comes into a nice distal taper, which means it's very good being a clip point. And having that distal taper, it's going to be very good as far as penetration wise. And since it has a distal taper, it's easy to basically penetrate and also take out. So you'll be able to get the knife out if you do penetrate something. So it's very good in terms of that. Balance is fantastic in the hand. Very, very balanced. especially if you're choking up on it. Reverse grip, everything is very easy, very comfortable, no hot spots whatsoever. I am going to use the knife a little bit more to let you know if any hot spots develop. Of holding it in the hand just off the bat, I think it feels extremely good in the hand. Here it says Fortitude here, it says D2 steel, and it has the Oknife symbol here. Not too much on the billboarding, it's very elegant and inconspicuous, you know, not too like in your face or anything like that. Just the right amount to take pride in the knife and what you have, and not have to be like, you know, you're billboarding the knife or something like that. But it's got a nice shape to it, really beautiful shape. Love the swedging, love the jimping. Comfort wise, I like it. I like the balance, I like how it feels. We're going to see how when we cut with it a little bit to see if there's any hot spots to develop, but I think this looks great. It really does. Let's do some quick drop tests to see basically how the balance of this thing is. Sorry, I don't have a stump where I am, but I'm working on that. Pretty good balance. I think, like I said, it falls into place pretty well like you would expect, because you feel it in your hand basically when you're using it. Not bad. There you go. Nice. You want to know that the tang and everything is going to hold up pretty well, and it just really went through very, very easily. Yeah, this is a great edge for cutting. This, you could tell it's got a little beef in back of the edge, and it's also really sharp. I did a nice job in kind of sharpening this thing up, but you can see how fast I kind of just make up some quick lumber. If I'm using this for camping, it's a great batoning knife, and I think that's one thing that they advertise about it, that it is a good batoning knife. Very nice. Look at that. Quick processing wood. Made some thin pieces to kind of start a fire with. Off this hard lumber to start. It was it's a hard firewood. Easy lemon squeezy, guys. Very nice. I like it. Feels good. I'm also testing to see if there's any hot spots, to see if I could take any different grips. And so far, it feels just fine. And the wood is really flying off of here. It's slicing pretty good. You know, actually, I've been doing a little bit of the reverse grip with feather sticking some wood, and it feels really comfortable doing that. You know, you could dig it in, turn it. You got some good control over it. Yeah, it's balanced, it's good. I like how it feels. I think this is a great little, like, outdoorsy knife, man. Bushcrafting, weather resistant, all the qualifications you would need. Good D2 steel that you can kind of sharpen on the field pretty easily with a ceramic cutter. It's not like that super hard steel that it's going to take, you know, some kind of a crazy diamond system you need to take with you to carve. It's good. It feels good. I like how it feels in the hand. No hot spots, no fatigue. Let's test a little bit more of the edge by cutting a couple different materials. This is a steel reinforced sandblast hose. I want to see if any chips or anything develops, or how easy it basically goes through it. I like to try to use the same type of materials with each knife, just to see basically where it excels, where other knives fail, or what knives handle certain things really well, and what knives struggle with it, you know? Not too bad, not too shabby. Not too bad. Steel reinforced sandblast hose. Kind of went through that pretty well. The edge feels good. And, you know, putting a lot of pressure on the handle is really what I'm trying to do, to see if I can develop any hot spots or any pain or fatigue. And it felt pretty good. It was good. I mean, other knives handled it better, but, you know, for the size of it and stuff like that, and the sharpness level, I think it did a really good job. Yeah, it's definitely a great slicing knife. This is some hard copper wire here. Cut that with no problem. You know, we're just going to cut, you know, various materials here to see how this feels in the hand and how it's slicing. And so far, it's doing a really nice job. Yep, pretty good. All right, guys, to sum it all up for you, the Fortitude from Oknife, it's a great option. I felt like I wanted to make this video, even though, because I know the Fortitude 2 is out. I know it's about 140 bucks on Amazon right now. I know it's got the upgraded S35 VN steel, all that stuff, but this is still available. It's still under 100 bucks. It's got grade D2 steel. It's really a great option for an outdoor weather-resistant knife. I love that type of ceramic coating that's on here that protects the coating from corrosion, chemicals, and all that stuff. The D2 steel I'm a big fan of. And it's just a handsome knife. It's a really good looking knife, very soft and soft and grippy at the same time. You know, my hands are sweaty right now because it's hot right now, and it feels like I have total control, gripness in the hand. It's not sliding or anything like that. It's got the textured grip, that OC green, or I think it's called, like a camo green. You know, the clip point, the swedge, everything about it just makes it for a really good outdoor camping type of knife as an option for under 100 bucks, and taking advantage of the fact that it did go down in price because the new version, the Fortitude 2, is out. By all means, if you want the new version in S35 VN steel, go for it. But if you want a budget type of knife under 100 bucks that still holds its own and is going to do everything you need to do with this knife that you can do with the version 2, by all means, I'll leave the link to the Amazon while it's still available. Grab it, take it, and I think you'll love it. So that's the Fortitude, guys, from Oknife. Thanks for joining me, guys, on this beautiful day again in New York, in the middle of a heat wave. Got to get back to that AC. Thanks for sticking around, guys. This is Fortitude from Oknife. Love you all. Thanks for sticking around. See you on the next Oknife video. Enjoy the days. Enjoy the summer, guys. Later.